as he reached his dirty hand into our bowl and ripped off a giant piece of Nisama. We sat there in shock, saying nothing, because he closed his eyes and chewed. He swallowed deep and satisfyingly, and when the mouthful was safely in his stomach, he turned to my father. "Do you have more?" "I'm sorry," my father said. "Okay then," the man replied, stood up and walked away. The crowds continued to pour in from the bush, more than ever. They converged in the trading centre, like herds of crazed animals driven together by fire. Women with gaunt, ashen faces sat alone, pleading with God. But they did it quietly and without tears. Anguish was expressed mostly in silence, since few had the energy to cry. Some traders still spread their traps in the mud and sold grain, but the units had become smaller and smaller, and its price was like gold, like buying the universe and stars in 1/2 kilo. Crowds gathered around, but mostly to stare in stunned amazement, as if watching a dream in heaven. Those with energy used it to scream and beg so their families might live. "Bwana, just a small plate of flour for my child. That's all I need. It's for my child." "Oh, if I start with you," the traders answered, then said nothing at all. The ones with energy edged closer, lunging like a wolf pack whenever a kernel fell to the ground, shoveling gravel and all into their mouths. Each group told a different story of the dead. There was the man who'd spent days looking for food, one man said. One morning he decided to nap under a tree and never woke up. "I was cooking," said another. When a man came and sat down, he said he needed to eat, but before the Nisama was ready, he too was dead. Others had gone so many days without eating. The first bellyful of food sent their body into a fatal shock. One woman stepped over 2 dead men on the road, still pitifully clutching their hoes. Men whose legs had swollen with kwashiorkor tried to drain their giant blisters with a knife, only to die later from infection. The people on the roads weren't the only ones wasting away. One night in early February, I sat down to eat my small portion of Nisama and noticed Komba standing in the open. His head hung low and his eyes drooped, and by the lantern light